last public appearance. He sat next to Carrie Underwood on April 9th at a celebrity fight night charity which raised money for Parkinson's, the disease that laid waste to his body.
To talk about the end, we have to start at the beginning. I met a man named Ronib and he would feed me, and in exchange I would fight for him. As a kid in the streets of New Delhi, I fought like a dog, always hungry. I knew I could make it as a fighter, but with all my outbursts in the ring, I could never control my anger. That was until I met him. Bruce taught me that there was more to fighting, that there was more to life. But being young and needing the money, I signed up for an underground fight club. That was the biggest mistake of my life. While in prison, Bruce passed away. He was the only person who ever believed in me, the only person who ever believed that I could do good. And I had dishonored him as a student. Each day, I would get the paper sent to my cell and there would be another headline about me. It was a dark time in my life. And after some niggas tried to kill me in prison, I was given the nickname the Indian Dragon. The anger I once had was back. When I came back to the UFC, there was more hype on my name than I ever had. And without Bruce to keep me level, the fame was getting to my head. I was destroying all my opponents in the UFC. Nobody could stop me. Girls would scream my name in the streets of New Delhi when I went home. Bruce always told me to be the best version of me that I could be, and after coming out of prison, I had so much anger at the world. I would just let it out every time I fought. But now I'm older, I understand what he meant. But between the late night parties and all the movies I was making back then, I never had time to think. I was always working, trying to make as much money as possible, and I was heavily smoking weed at the time.
So Raj, what would you say to the people regarding your affair with Kim Kardashian?
Shut your bloody fucking face, Piers Morgan. Do you want to be slapped?
That was a misunderstanding. I would not like to be slapped.
I'll never forget the time Raj Peshwari saved my rascal life.
Absolutely, positively the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world. Probably the greatest fighter of all time in any sport. When you talk about who's the baddest dude in the world, you put two guys in a room and who walks out? Indian walks out. No question about it.
When the opponent expands, I contract. When it contracts, I expand. When there is an opportunity, I do not hit. It hits all by itself.
And I fear I can't take it. Tonight I'll lie awake, feeling empty. I can't think 'cause I fear I might break. And I fear I can't take it. Tonight I'll lie awake, feeling empty. I can't. Tell me what our time went, and if it was time well spent. Just don't let me fall asleep, feeling empty again, 'cause I fear I might break. And I fear I can't take it. Tonight I'll lie awake, feeling empty. I can't think 'cause I fear I might break. And I
When I was in prison, they sent people after me to try and kill me for being one of Bruce Lee's disciples. Turn the camera off and let me tell you what I did to them.
And I fear I can't take it. Tonight I'll lie awake, feeling empty. I can't think 'cause I fear I might break. And I fear I can't take it. Tonight I'll lie awake, feeling empty. I can't. Tell me what our time went.
So I was on the phone to
time well
Raj the other
spent.
night. You guys probably
Just
know
don't
him as
let
the
me fall
Indian Dragon.
asleep,
And he's coming back to the UFC at the age of 52. Like, either this guy is crazy or he knows something.
Tonight I'll lie awake, feeling empty. I can't think 'cause I fear I might break. And I fear I can't take it. Tonight I'll lie awake, feeling empty. I can't think 'cause I fear I might break. And I fear I can't take it. Tonight I'll lie awake, feeling empty. I can't think 'cause I fear I might break. And I fear I can't take it. Tonight I'll lie awake, feeling empty. I can't. Tell me what our time went, and if it was time well spent. Just don't let me fall asleep, feeling empty again, 'cause I fear I might break. And I fear I can't take it. Tonight I'll lie awake, feeling empty. I can't think 'cause I fear I might break. And I fear I can't take it. Tonight I'll lie awake, feeling empty. I can't.
Arjun, my son, you are my final flame. Show the FCC what you are made of.